Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Still UPK, still undefeated, still One West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black Watch. The white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cross the line, play with your life. Now who they talking about that UPK? Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
All we wanna do is ball and follow every law. White man is the devil, they just wanna see us fall. Them real dudes are back, we taking back with sauce. For my niggas, they done gone behind them balls. That's UPK, we still winning, still on a mission. Raise up our brothers and sisters, get out your feelings. You don't love one another, you's a goddamn Christian. We the realest, One West, them my niggas. You ain't gotta sell dope, it's to shine, little nigga. I'm not a rapper, won't let you do no crime, little nigga. I love my people, I show you how, little nigga. You follow the priest and prophet, follow the Most High, my nigga.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Young Billy. Young Billy.
It's levels to the shit. UPK records, ain't no messing with the clique. It's levels to the shit. No love for a devil, I'ma bury this bitch. It's levels to the shit. 125th at the camp, Mike Rip. It's levels to the shit. Study more, work, flow, I'ma break down the script. That coming down, it's that priest Kwame Paul, breaking boys off cause these niggas too soft. Only thing I got is the word and the laws. We just wanna ball as Babylon fall. Creepin', I crawl, I be sitting tall with that nigga Isaiah, accompanied by ARs. Beating down the block, knocking pictures off the wall. Who that got that juice? Who that got that sauce? Who that coming down? Who that coming through? Talking about the UPK, motherfucker, what it do? Steady making moves, you can find me at the school. Roll like a pebble, wall scarf, black boots. It's levels to the shit. UPK records, ain't no messing with the clique. It's levels to the shit. No love for a devil, I'ma bury this bitch. It's levels to the shit. 125th at the camp, Mike Rip. It's levels to the shit. Study more, work, flow, I'ma break down the script.
Yeah. 125th, bitch. You ain't One West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast in the UPK, preach warfare every day. You ain't One West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast, I'm a UPK, preach warfare every day.
Look, I be One West to the death, how I feel about it and I die for it just as quick as I kill it. But pressure makes a wise man mad, so I'll be rude in speech but never acknowledge. To my nation I promise to follow the Lord, the priest and the prophet, do the work of the Most High. Nothing ever goes down, but my sword I never drop it. Get my life as an offer and die a soldier, put UPK on my coffin. Grab it so nobody can ever wipe it off, cause this is blood in and blood out. I'm One West to the death, to my very last breath, that's what I'm about. You thinking this is just a rap? Pussy motherfucker, won't you come and find out? I'm on the streets where I teach, I ain't hiding now. I pull up in the big boy trucks with the bangs when I slide down. I hop out with the 47 and the 15. The white man is the devil, he can die now. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm ready to explode on my enemies with this energy, releasing my inner beast. You motherfuckers,
you ain't One West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast in the UPK, preach warfare every day. You ain't One West, you ain't UPK, get the fuck out the way. You a coon ass Christian, you don't study these scriptures, nigga, fuck what you say. I kill and I die behind mine, goddamn it, I don't motherfucking play. I'm a motherfucking beast, I'm a UPK, preach warfare every day.
UPK preach, gotta teach when I creep. When you see me in the street, don't holler at me. Never for the honor, that's the way it's gonna be. UPK nigga, and we still undefeated. Right around time with the steel on me. 10 toes down, and I stay woke with it. Fuck with the other one, he gon' need a medicine. I'm at the camp blazing, and I'm dropping something heavy. One way to till I die. UPK gon' worldwide. We ain't no gon' drop like this. Hit the block like this. Can't stop this shit. Warfare, bitch, we hot like this. Straight out the trend. Wave my wrist. Used to hit licks, now I'm breaking down strips. One West, no sweat. Niggas ain't built for the motherfucking stretch. Got the swole to your neck. I want the smoke, I want the flex. Please don't make me flex. Fuck around and get wet. Soldiers on deck, wrestle with your flesh. Gorilla niggas bang on their chest. Boy like apparel, got me Hebrew fresh. UPK designer, devil for designer. One West, no motherfucking cowards, bitch. Back down. I'm just waiting on the order so I can take ground. And we will never back down.
Hey, Garmin with this heat.
Hey V, line them up.
Bitch, I'm holy. These niggas don't know me. I don't fuck with the police. That would die in the rollie. Holy. Swing the block with a 40. UPK, I die for it. Fake groups having noise. These niggas ain't holy. These niggas don't know me. I don't fuck with the police. That would die in the rollie. Holy. Swing the block with a 40. UPK, I die for it. Fake groups having noise. These niggas ain't holy. These niggas ain't holy. Watch out, these niggas phony. I heard them boys snitching, probably gon' and tell on me. It's time to break these boys off. Home of the truth, and we follow every law. These niggas wanna be ya, these niggas can't see ya. Raised by righteous leaders, One West when you see ya. Black boots, sports car, black Nina. Nigga, I'm heated, motherfuckers still sleeping. These niggas ride with heathen, UPK still teaching. No matter what season, take ground, give me a reason. 1969, cross the line, lose your mind. Why you wanna lose your eye? Do it for the Prince of Power, under General Yohana. Won't ready, no problem. Won't smoke, I got 'em. My niggas like piranha, and we told them chopper. These niggas need a doctor.
Hey V, line them up.
Bitch, I'm holy. These niggas don't know me. I don't fuck with the police. That would die in the rollie. Holy. Swing the block with a 40. UPK, I die for it. Fake groups having noise. These niggas ain't holy. These niggas don't know me. I don't fuck with the police. That would die in the rollie. Holy. Swing the block with a 40. UPK, I die for it. Fake groups having notes. These niggas ain't holy.
You don't have to be robbing and killing in the ghetto, living in filth and squalor. This don't have to be our life. This life is given to us by them low-life niggas you call black leaders.
One West, UPK, 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 UPK. One West, motherfucking UPK, 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 UPK. Warfare every motherfucking day. UPK, 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 UPK. One West, motherfucking UPK, 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 UPK. Warfare every motherfucking day.
I don't fuck with the fake, never been on a date. Why these niggas so gay? I don't eat fruit cake. All I eat is steak, chicken and grapes. Run like an 8, don't need no weights. UPK posted at the bar. Ayy, get a bitch wetter than a lake. Ayy, fuck with my eye, catch a case. I'll break a bitch nigga face. Ayy, one West the only way. Ayy, all eyes on UPK. Ayy, take ground. Ayy, fuck what they say. Now we don't play. Chop with my spray, hit him with the blade. Now the nigga on the fucking page. Sitting sideways. Ayy, we know gon' drop like this. One bad bitch, we hot like this. UPK hit the fucking block like this. That's what the Lord can't stop this shit. Those ain't no bitch up in sight. All my niggas prepared to die. World War III, word on fire. Waiting on the Lord to crack the sky. In them chairs swing die. Mommy nothing but dumb UPK side one West.
UPK, 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 UPK. One West, motherfucking UPK, 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 UPK. Warfare every motherfucking day. UPK, 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 UPK. One West, motherfucking UPK, 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 UPK. Warfare every motherfucking day. And I won't set your shit off, I'm a black man. Slap teeth out of your mouth with the backhand. You better hope that I don't get orders from captains. And take ground, bitch, I'm ready for action. You already know what I got to say. If you ain't UPK, put you in a goddamn way. I was born in a letter field at a battlefield. I'll be ready for this war shit every day. To World War III, would you hurry up, please? So I can put my enemies on their knees. And make them beg please, but no mercy from me. You didn't get none to the birds and the bees and the trees. So what the fuck do you mean? The only way we can have peace is to hear you scream. The priests and the prophets of the king. The stories of the book of the black God is the time I pick a sweet dream. I'm thinking I was Shah Mashiach, the king of all kings, ruler of all things. Hell is what we bring. Destruction of Babylon, destroying everything. With swords and beams on a whole nother level you ain't never seen. With my UPK team, 144, you know what I mean. One West, nigga.
West, UPK, 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 UPK. One West, motherfucking
This is something I also noticed. Decades. And I can raise the grand on table. My rhyme's nice.
I'm dope eater, Holocauster, that's my name. Terrorize music industry, that's my game. Everything about me is true, you heard in the streets. Assassinating microphones and murdering beats. Yeah, I testify, I'm innocent, that's cut and dry. Anything the police say out they mouth is a fucking lie. Murder you with my street game, I got that kill hustle. I will tussle, got more rings than Bill Russell. I'm at the horse track, gambling, yelling, go Bessie. In my left hand, 8 heads in duffel bag, Joe Pesci. All you do is talk trash, but ain't no fight coming. You Kanye West, 1,000 ways to apologize to a white woman. You think my rap's hard? Yo, I got harder shit. Police labeled my album Terrorist Starter Kit. When I disperse her, infectious verse getting worse. Staff contagious, rhyme deadly as Mercer. You don't need pen and paper to jot down these good quotes. I put my shoe up your ass and make music, you taking footnotes. Don't try to defame my character or infringe on my livelihood. Mardu's clear the block, it's not Hollywood. 50 grand on the table, my rhymes nice. Do a show in your hood, I'll raise price. 100 Thieves, that's for me and Egypt. The rest of y'all conniving, you'll never get best of me. I'm Dope E, a Holocaster, that's my name. Terrorize music industry, that's my game. Everything about me is true, you heard in the streets. Assassinating microphones and murdering beats. Yeah, from the beginning I put money on it, that's called the alphabet. Most people of the world sell their souls to fame for Baphomet. I follow substantive rule, fuck the police on the cool. Bomb threat on the 1st of the 4th month, no April Fool. I built my cake up with icing on top of it. Confident, right on time, my opposition is off a bit. You thirsty for my raps, you out of order with no discipline. 40 Glock put more lead in you than the waters in Flint, Michigan. I can't confirm or deny those allegations, but what I know for sure, America's a racist nation. If you try to hold me back, your fingers gon' get calluses. I stay in the middle of the bunch where Alice is. I'll chop you up with the sample I'm splicing. My hoverboard battle rap style, you'll hit ground harder than Tyson. Don't bite rhymes from my notepad. Microphone is a butterfly knife, it cut your throat bad. 50 grand on the table, my rhymes nice. Do a show in your hood, I'll raise price. 100 Thieves, that's for me and Egypt. The rest of y'all conniving, you'll never get best of me. I'm Dope E, a Holocaster, that's my name. Terrorize music industry, that's my game. Everything about me is true, you heard in the streets. Assassinating microphones and murdering beats. Put 50 grand on table, my rhymes nice. Do a show in your hood, I'll raise price. 100 Thieves, that's for me and Egypt. The rest of y'all conniving, you'll never get best of me. I'm Dope E, a Holocaster, that's my name. Terrorize music industry, that's my game. Everything about me is true, you heard in the streets. Assassinating microphones and murdering beats. Yeah.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white man. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the skull never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the problem. Step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophet? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
This truth is my everything, but we ain't Christian, we'll fall on your ass. Plus you know we keep the metal things, how you wanna settle things. I suppose you'll take the proposal, we'll make that metal ring with the Glocks of the hecklers. We some righteous ass brothers, but some certified steppers. We some priests at the end of the day, so we teaching in the streets till the end of the day. We on the front line, we the ones that you want in the game. Fourth quarter when it's crunch time, and all my brothers is clutch. Squad full of silent killers, we ain't talking too much, but we'll teach you if you're humble. Just learn to follow orders, don't mumble. Get it done. And he that have an ear, I pray listen. Yeah, we want all of the smoke, we ain't Christians. This the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you musta got us confused. Got us confused. Got us confused, got us confused, got us confused, got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian. Got us confused. We nothing like the mother niggas. We ain't the same. We some righteous ass, hardcore, rugged niggas. And it's a shame that you full of pride. We don't affiliate with none of you clowns. Plus these heathens getting nullified. This the life of a priest and a prophet. Fake niggas be cautious. Words flow, truth drip like a faucet. The righteous stand bold, I'm in lion form. Cry a loud voice cutting through a quiet storm. Like King Ty with the fire bombs. It be smoke when we drop the cannons. No Viacom. The home of the truth, we don't play around. Hide the women and the liquor when we taking ground. Living in hell but make the best of it, and endure through the rest of it to the end. And you ain't gotta listen if you choose, as long as you don't get us confused. We not Christian. This the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet. You musta got us confused, 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 got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused. This the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet. You musta got us confused, 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 got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused.
Yeah. Mic check 1, 2, you hear me? 144 back again. Run it back. Yeah.
It's time to leave the enemy desolate. I'm heaven sent, these niggas just on some extra shit, and I ain't impressed with it. Could you kick that bullshit to the left of me? Hey look, you can't deny this excellence. I use this mic like weaponry, and I've been seeking more clarity. Right now I'm ready as I'll ever be, rugged as I ever been. The devil knocking at my door, I'ma let him in, cause I'm a worthy adversary. Pour them liqueur laced with rosemary. It's time to grind, ain't no time to tarry. Take one of mine, get your soul carried. I got them worry, plus these niggas full of estrogen. They fickle, they false. Gotta be balls or end up in the real issue. Fuck with my brethren, I deal with you. Yeah, look, it's getting real official. Seeing how them bitches can cross you, and how they still twist you. It'll hit you, then peel a tissue. Them others weak, my brother's been sent to the deep. So tell me, how can I turn the other cheek while this wicked world trying to smother me? Something gotta shake, I'm gonna cry it out. Time to gird up my loins and ride out. In my soul I feel devastation, in my eyes I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting, but I don't wanna see no more desolation. I said I don't wanna see no more. Hey, in my soul I feel devastation, in my eyes I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting, but I don't wanna see no more desolation. And I don't wanna see no more.
Beat the cops, beat the ops, beat the motherfucking eyes. I'm the one. Why you think that I've been rolling with a Kai? Your little arms is too short to hotbox with God. Fringes long, team strong with them, a gun, die would die. Tired of these fake snakes, crooked Nate to oppress Jake. No pressure makes diamonds I won't break. On this crooked landscape, we gon' make some shake. So I ain't got time to argue with you fucking reprobates. While these crackers getting richer when we raise the crime rate, and they hunt my people like gorillas and some primates. So we in these streets trying to raise a brother's mind state in every concrete jungle, from Cali to the tri-state. I buried brothers over beef that they couldn't squash. Blood in the streets, brains out like galosh. I trust the cracker when I mix that squash. You listening to real niggas, dog, who can't be bought. Whoa, why you think I go so hard? Cause this world's fucked up, nigga, I've been scarred. PTSD, brothers can't drop their guard. Every day some bullshit, you gotta weave and bob. It's no facade, so every day I'm on my job. It's time to send these devils to the land of Nod. Cause when I lost my religion, that's when I found God. So when I lost my religion, nigga, I found God.
In my soul I feel devastation, in my eyes I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting, but I don't wanna see no more desolation. I said I don't wanna see no more. Hey, in my soul I feel devastation, in my eyes I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting, but I don't wanna see no more desolation. And I don't wanna see no more. Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All that.
But this is about an oppressive, fucked up system designed to keep niggas down and shit. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. What about you, little nigga? You know about that?
Yes.
Oh, you know about that? Tell me what you know about that. Tell me what you think about that.
I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. Belly of the beast, we been living in hell. They like, damn Kai, how could you tell? Put us in the project, set us up to fail. Round here, bullets be flying like hell. Too many of my niggas either dead or in jail. Make a nigga work when you locked in a cell. Can't find work when you out on bail, but your homie got the work, so we passed you a scale. Got them birds like the Bible got quail. Niggas selling out cause they mama got bills. Turning to coons like Oprah and Gail. How you sell your soul just to get a little kale? They put you in a dress when you get a record deal. Wanna see a nigga getting high on pills? You can dance on a pole, you can sell that tail, but they never tell a nigga that he can go to Yale. We all created equal, that's white males. All lives matter, not black males. Another mother crying, another coffin got a nail. How many brothers out here got killed? How many of our sisters out here gotta heal? How many more caps gotta get peeled? We beef with each other so quick to pull the steel. George Zimmerman still alive and well. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Feel. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. Feel. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. Chill. Yo, chill!
The industrial complex is a system situated at the intersection of government and private interests. It uses prisons as a solution to social, political, and economic problems. It includes human rights violations, the death penalty, slave labor, policing, courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. I might start me a fucking riot. Slave rebellion, no compliance. They just want us to die in silence. They murder minds like they got a license. I pray for the coronavirus to kill all of these violent tyrants. They prey on us like they poaching lions. World War III's on the horizon. Black and Hispanics form alliance. From the west coast to the islands, this pressure is making diamonds. They've awakened sleeping giants. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. Feel.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga.
Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Riding through the city, AK in the trunk, got my hand on my lap with a strap on it. I got niggas take the pics on the feds, take the pics and I know the cell phone got a tap on it. Hey, that motherfucker ain't beefing over wax, this grown man ball spin backs on it. I can get your head shells jumping off the pavement like to put it doing jumping jacks on it. Brotherhood all in my section, brotherhood gotta be a weapon. I'd rather break bread with your nigga, plus look at little mama, she sexy. We can shoot it out if you ever touch mine, better know that I'm stepping. But But you a black man like me, so I'd rather see you fly like the Jetsons. Tryna not bust my chrome, king shit, look at my throne. If the police jumping on one of your niggas, go help, don't pull out a phone. It's black ownership, black wealth over everything, get that shit in your dome. And when you get money out the hood, put other niggas on. Yeah, gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Hey, gotta get it out the mud. 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 Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Going verse out the verse. Fiends come and serve out the serve. Meet them at the stop by the curb. Surf with the perp. A1 gas, nigga. One hit, this'll blow out your nerves. Stand on alert. Trap got mass killers on the chirp while you ship out the bird. Prepare for the burst. Tell about the last nigga that try to ship they purple this turf. Now take them same damn principles. Apply that shit to illegal hustle. Together we two invincible. Let the gangster niggas all be the muscle. Fuck all the white folk credentials. Put our own schools with the infrastructure. And if they try to set a business up in our neighborhood, then we yell it, fuck them. Go. We can make a whole lot of dough. Never gotta sell no dope, nigga. I be on the go. Hollering at the girl with the pro. Wrist full of flicker in the glow. Got the diamonds like whoa. Fresh type of furs on the coat. We can make it happen, no joke, and you never go broke. Nigga put a glass in the air and let all the black folks hear toast. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Hey, gotta get it out the mud. 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 Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the mud.
What's on Chris? One more. Goddamn right. Shalom more Christ, Israel. What's going on? We are the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jim Muhammad. And our mission is to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are, according to the Bible, and that the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of. That's right. You understand? Point blank, period. There is no other way around it. He's the goddamn devil. And listen, he was the devil yesterday, he was the devil the day before that, he was the devil 2 years ago. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna be the devil, he's gonna be the devil 10 years from now. You understand? There is no getting around it, right? And what we gotta learn to do as a nation, once more, not as individuals, because what we do individually don't matter. You understand? Us, me and my brothers, listen, we good. Truth be told, we good. If we didn't give a damn about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we wouldn't be having this class. We good. We follow the law, statutes, and commandments. But our job is to raise up everybody. Raise up all our nation, man. Raise up all our nation, man. And so don't worry about yourself on an individual basis. You have to worry about yourself as a nation. As a nation. As a nation. I'll say that again. Worry about yourselves as a nation. Worrying about yourself on an individual basis don't mean diddly squat to the goddamn oppressor. You get what I'm saying? And guess who else it don't mean diddly squat to? The Lord. The Lord don't judge us as a nation. The Lord, he doesn't judge us as an individual. He judges us as a nation. And that's what we gotta understand, man. We gotta understand that, man. Now, why should we worry about ourselves as a nation? Well, that's what today's class is about. Not exactly, but you're gonna get the point. Today's class is about the wickedness of Memorial Day. You understand? The wickedness of Memorial Day. The true history of Memorial Day. Right. The true goddamn history. Because Memorial Day is what? This is another pagan holiday that tells you to celebrate and love your oppression here in America. Right. If you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, the fact of the matter is this: you should not be celebrating Memorial Day. Who are you making a memorial to? Right. All the people that's been getting killed by the goddamn cops, them soldiers? or the soldiers that got burnt alive in their uniforms fighting for America? Which ones? You understand? I guess you got options, huh? But more importantly, why are you celebrating this pagan holiday when you know this holiday don't have a goddamn thing to do with you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? Most people don't even know the first thing about Memorial Day. They don't know what it was called before it was changed to Memorial Day, or none of that stuff. It all started, matter of fact, let me get to the history of it. Let me get to the history of Memorial Day. Memorial Day started picking up steam in 1868. In 1868. I know a lot of people didn't know that. You get what I'm saying? Because number one, we don't pay attention in oppressive school, which I don't blame you. But number two, we don't care about stuff like that. You don't care about the history of Christmas. You don't care about the history of Easter. You don't care about the history of Halloween. You don't care about, give me some more holidays, the 4th of July. You don't care about the history of, give me some more pagan holidays.
President Day.
President Day.
Martin Luther King Day.
Martin Luther King Day. Thanksgiving.
Right,
you just want a goddamn reason to party.
Easter.
Yeah, Easter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a damn about the history of none of these things. Man, listen, I'm saying you because I'm drawing a difference between people in the world and the UPK. But we as a nation, we don't care. We just want a goddamn reason to sing and dance. That's it. Give me a reason to sing and dance. Cut that down some. We just want a goddamn reason to sing and dance and barbecue. That's what we want. That makes us happy. That's a happy nigga right there. You understand? But the fact of the matter is this, man. 1868, guess what? Everything good?
You talking about Valentine's Day?
Most of Christ. Valentine's Day, goddamn right. Goddamn right. Like, listen, we just want a reason to celebrate something. That's it and that's all. Just as long as I can celebrate, I'm happy. But let me tell you something, black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people. We don't have a goddamn thing to celebrate in this kingdom, man. Memorial Day, we out here barbecuing. Like, man, I was out earlier, man, running errands with the fam, man, with my son and shit. And you know how many Negroes I seen out here barbecuing? I was actually in the store, and the dude was like, hey, happy Memorial Day. I said, I don't partake of the pagan holidays, but I guess right on. And he was offended when I said that I don't celebrate Memorial Day. Like, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was shocking to him. He couldn't believe that I don't give a damn about Memorial Day. Like, his feelings was hurt. He wanted to say something about, you know, black people and how this holiday means something to us. But I guess even in his Christian mind, he was like, well, niggas really don't have any ties to Memorial Day besides making up some stuff about, you know, black soldiers fighting for us. Right. But the truth be told, them black soldiers weren't fighting for us. Who was some black soldiers fighting for?
So a lot of the oppressor.
Damn right. And what else was he fighting for? What was he fighting for? He wasn't fighting for our freedom. Right. What was he fighting for?
For their freedom.
You're right. Them niggas was fighting for America. Right. That's what they was fighting for. That's why whenever you see a black soldier, the first thing he hollers about is America, America, America. We're the greatest, but you know, we've came such a long way. No, the hell we ain't. Right. We ain't came 50 years is not a goddamn long way. You get what I'm saying? Right. 1868, man. No, Slovakia. I think it was 1866 is when it first started. It became Memorial Day in 68, right?
Cool.
What was we doing in 1868? That's what I want to know, black people. Is we got any viewers? I want the viewers to tell me what the hell was we doing in 1868? I'll wait. They thinking now. They little brains is turning. Right. Go ahead, Cooper, give it to me.
Slovakia, we was still getting our heads bashed in and still in chains. And throughout all the Memorial Day, we were still getting harassed, killed, shot, or their foot on our necks. You know what I'm saying? It never changed. Nothing ever changed. We've been getting the same thing since then till now.
Damn right. And let me ask you something else. I know most people don't know this. So we went offline on this, but don't sweat, we'll keep working it out. I know most people don't know this, but why did even Memorial Day become a thing? What was transpiring that so many European soldiers were dying, that the oppressor soldiers were dying so much that they had to make a memorial day, that they had to remember all the soldiers they were lost. What war was going on? Just think about it. It was the 1800s. Go ahead.
Still out here. Civil War.
The Civil War.
They fighting each other.
Goddamn right. And what was the Civil War about? Now let me rephrase that. What did the oppressor tell you the Civil War was about?
Right. Your freedom.
The oppressor tells you that the Civil War was about racism and slavery.
Free and slavery.
Yeah, free and slavery. Right. That's what they tell you the Civil War was about. But anybody with a half a goddamn brain knows that's not the truth. You get what I'm saying? You know it wasn't about your freedom. Here's why the Civil War really happened. Flat out. I'm about to give it to you raw and uncut. I know this is going to hurt a lot of Christians' feelings to think that, they friends with the Confederate flags are cool and all that stuff. And, I'm talking about the Trump supporters. Because our nation is destroyed. And we actually got niggas that, think that Donald Trump was, the best thing since sliced bread. We got it for real. Like, we are so destroyed that we got people to think that, what Donald Trump was doing was he was helping out people. Like, he made jobs and unemployment and all that. Who gives a damn about that, man? We still suffer. Don't let one or two niggas getting a job confuse you for the nation.
Right.
Confuse you for the nation. So, I'm going to make it very simple, man. Like, and with the Civil War, the reason the Civil War happened was it wasn't because of our freedom. Like, what's that goddamn devil name? Abraham Lincoln. Even Abraham Lincoln said, if he could keep black people in chains and keep the money flowing in, he would do both. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The fact of the matter is this. The reason the Civil War happened is because the North and the South were both producing product, right? The only difference is the South was pushing the product more. You get what I'm saying? The North was over choking. They was choking on productivity. They was choking on product. It's just like, I'll make it simple for niggas. Because we watch a lot of drug movies, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We watch a lot of stuff about selling drugs and all that. It's just like having two drug lords. One person's getting product off, the other person's not, right? What's the other one that's not? He's going to try to come together and make a deal. When the other drug lord doesn't want to make a deal, what happens? War. That's exactly what happened. They were saying, listen, man, y'all got too many slaves down there. You get what I'm saying? Like, so the South, right? They buying slaves for $2 and $3 or $200 or $300. I'm not really sure the price. According to the history books that I've read in school, the price varied. So it was my understanding that they was paying like $200 or $300 for a slave, but they would own that slave for the rest of his life, of course. And so you buy a 12-year-old slave and you work him into the ground until he's 60, 70 years old. Can you imagine how much productivity you'd got out of this dude, and you ain't paid him a goddamn thing, and you done breeded him out, you done bought one man, one woman, where you know it, if you ever seen Django, you miss your candy. You got a big goddamn plantation. And that's what the South was doing. They was buying up all these slaves. They had all these slaves pushing out all this product. You get what I'm saying? Like, they was moving it. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Why do you think when you talk to people, the first thing they say, well, my family comes from the South. The reason their family came from the South is because there was so many goddamn slaves down there running away. You get what I'm saying? And they got crazy skill sets. Like, you see niggas from the South, man, they make a barbecue grill out of a damn metal drawer, you know what I'm saying? Out of an old refrigerator. You're like, how the hell do you do this? Well, first you got the plastic off. Like, they was very good with their hands and for us, ingenuity and making things happen. Like, that was just their skill set because, it was in their blood because it was from the South. You had to figure out ways to goddamn get away from the devil down there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Civil War was about. That's why the oppressors got to fighting with each other. Because one got all this product, the other got this, and the other trying to get his product off, and they like, well, can you help us out? Help us out with moving this product, man. Screw y'all. They like, look, you got to get rid of some of them slaves or something. Sell us some or something, man. Screw y'all. We ain't doing none of that. We going to keep our slaves. We going to keep pushing our product. And if you want to do something about it, do it. Boom, there goes the war. And somehow, they start saying, well, you know, this is about, you know, freeing niggas. Why did they say that? Let's be honest. Why did the North start acting like it was about freeing black people? Good.
So they can war with them. So they can fight for them.
Damn right. So they can fight for them.
Everybody was like, you watch all the slaves, they all want to go north. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know, well, they was actually using them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The reason why the North starts saying that this is about freeing slaves, right? This is about freeing slaves is because the South had all the slaves. There was so many goddamn slaves down there, and when that rumor started to spread, like you said, now what are they doing? They're trying to go north. They're trying to go north. They killing whatever slave master they got, then they trying to push north to get down north. Now, what does that do to the South? What the North just did? What does that do? Go ahead.
It makes them weaker.
Damn right. It messes up their whole conglomerate. Everything that they got going for them is messed up now. You get what I'm saying? They made the South crumble from within because the slaves was making everything grow. Go ahead.
And another thing, you got niggas fighting on your side. You know why the North won.
Right. Damn right. But this is the true history of Memorial Day.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And we get out here and celebrate it, man. You get what I'm saying? Like the Civil War started in 61. You know what I'm saying? It started in 61.
Right.
It went over to like 65, 66, 67, something like that. This is 1861. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Where's the Memorial Day for the Trail of Tears or Black, Hispanic, and Native? You know what I'm saying?
We about to get that in the scriptures.
We ain't got that Memorial Day.
We about to get it in the scriptures.
No.
I just want everybody to understand how wicked it is to celebrate Memorial Day, man, and think that these people care about us, man. Like, so, once more, Memorial Day, that was in the 1800s, 1868. The Civil War started in 61. They was honoring all the white boys that died.
Right,
they didn't give a damn about the niggas. Right. Of course, we seen them started to honor their dead, and then we started trying to do it. Right. You get what I'm saying? We started, like, we was already honoring our dead because that's what we do. But here's where the difference happened. We started to take on their customs. Right. I'll give it away. Let me stop. We're going to get it in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And once more, this is the Civil War. The Civil War triggered Memorial Day. I'm going to repeat that again. The Civil War triggered Memorial Day. The Civil War was not about freeing slaves. The Civil War was about the South getting too much goddamn money and too many niggas in chains, and to where the North couldn't keep up. Right. They couldn't push their product out. They couldn't sell their brooms. They couldn't sell their mop. They couldn't sell hay. They couldn't sell nothing because the South had it on lock. The South was pushing all this product everywhere. The North couldn't sell nothing. It was like, yeah, we got new brooms. It was like, yeah, well, some niggas from the South already dropped something off, and these brooms is the best. Like, right. This is gonna last forever. Your shit is turning apart. We're having them white boys make that. Get some niggas down there. You know, straight up. Like, that's how it was. They could not do nothing. Once more, why do you think all the niggas was trying to get North? The North should have had some niggas, shouldn't they? Right. The South was tearing their butt up. They was buying up everything. They had the bread. They was pushing out the product. Like I said, they buying slaves for life. For life. They don't plan on letting these slaves go. These slaves is dying on the plantation. A slave trying to run away, they sending whole goddamn armies to track them down and bring them back. Right. Straight up, like they not going. You feel what I'm saying? And the only way to stop them was to tear them down from the inside. And you had to tell black people something. You couldn't tell black people, hey, they getting all this money out for y'all, help us. And black people would be like, what's in it for me?
So I get it.
Go ahead.
You know what they told them? We can get freedom up north.
Right. That's exactly what they told them.
They was gone.
That's exactly, if you come fight for us, that's what they told them. You come fight for us, you will get your freedom. Right. It's an old movie called Glory. I don't know if people have seen it. With Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington. Check it out. That goes back into what we're talking about. Civil War. You know what I'm saying? How they was trying to, you come fight for us, you niggas will get your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Fight with us against the Brits, fight with us against the South. You get what I'm saying? We've always been told the same story. The same story. Go ahead.
Vote for me, you get your civil rights.
No, we about to get to that. This is the 18th century we talking about. The Civil War. These are Civil War we talking about. Now, my next question, now that you mentioned it, is when did the black people start marching for civil rights? Now, we fought in the Civil War. You think that would have got us some civil rights, right? We fought in the Civil War. And after that, we didn't get any civil rights. In fact, from as far back as you can remember, like you know the history, you've seen it in the movies. They would tell you any soldier caught with a uniform on, with a what do they call them? It wasn't a Confederate. It was something else. The other side, the North. I forget what they was called, because the South was called the Confederates. The North was called something else. It's a damn shame I can't remember, but that's because I really don't give a damn about European history. I don't. I just, I got to brush up on it. I forget what the South was called. I mean, not the South, but the North. I know the South called them Yankees. Right. And that's what they would say. Anybody caught with a Yankee uniform, any nigger caught with a Yankee uniform on will be executed on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to be a POW. You don't get to go through the rules and regulations of war, because there are always supposed to be rules and regulations in war. You understand? And you ain't supposed to just be going around killing innocent people in war. So if a black person was caught in the North, guess what the South would do? They would kill him, even though he's innocent. Listen, you can't prove that he was a runaway from the South unless if you don't have a mark or something on him. How can you prove he was a runaway from the South? You can't. You was just killing him because he was in the North. Maybe he came from the West. Maybe he came from the East to the North. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was actually a free man. That's where that last name comes from. Because niggas was actually able to buy their freedom from in some places. And they damn sure didn't do it in the South. The Union. The Union. That's what they was called. The Union. The Confederates and the Union. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That was so simple. They kept that name alive, like with the jobs and stuff. The Union. Right. And look how racist that is in nature, because the Union consists of who? Europeans, the oppressor. And the whole purpose of the Union then is the same as the Union now. We got to secure this money and this job for us. That's what the Union was doing then. We got to secure this money and these jobs for us. We're going to use the black people to do it. The same Union, the same techniques the Union was doing then is what the Union doing now. You get what I'm saying? That's what you want to sign up for the Union? Man, for what? That shit don't benefit blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That doesn't benefit us, man. But let me get back to the question that I asked. In 1861 through 68, right? We were fighting for our civil rights. When did we start marching for our civil rights? Go ahead.
100 years later.
100 years later. Exactly 100 years later. 1968. So we was fighting for our freedom. So let me rephrase that. We were supposedly, quote unquote, notice the air quotes, quote unquote. We were supposedly fighting for our freedom in 1868, right? And all of a sudden we marching for our freedom in 1968. Right. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I have a question for y'all. Y'all don't find that a little bit weird? And then that was just 1968. It's just now the year 2000. It's just now the year 2020. This is 20 years after, you know what I'm saying, the year 2000. Like this 1968, what was that? From 68 to 2000 is what? 40 years, if that? 32 years?
All I know is 2068, you might just...
Listen. We still here, niggas is still gonna be celebrating Memorial Day. You get what I'm saying? Still gonna be celebrating Memorial Day. Still gonna be trying to appease their pressure, thinking that this nation gives a damn about blacks. It's about 40, 50 years from then. It's about 40 years from 68 to 2000. I'm just going by some years. Yeah. 50 some years. So then you tack on another 20. That ain't even 100 years. You get what I'm saying? And we think that we've done something. We ain't done a goddamn thing. We've been in slavery here in America for over damn near 500 years. Damn near 500 years. Everything good?
Go ahead, word.
Like, come on, man. And we celebrating and thinking that we done accomplished something and thinking that we did something. We ain't done a goddamn thing. What did he say, 33?
No, but he's talking about, I think,
He said from 68 to 2000, 33?
from 1968 to 20.
Tell the nigga we don't need him being a mathematician. Tell him you think he's smarter than me? So you think? Nah, but the point I'm trying to make is that niggas that was in that civil rights is still alive. Niggas that was marching for civil rights is still alive. And guess what they're probably doing right now? They probably got some barbecue in their mouth talking about it's all good. Go ahead.
It's a lot, man. The survivors from Black Wall Street are still alive.
Goddamn right.
They probably doing the same thing.
Right. Trying to feel like you want to be a part of America so bad that you would do anything to appease the oppressor, man. You're more worried about appeasing the oppressor than you are the Lord, man. And that's our downfall. That's what's going to get us destroyed. That's what's going to get us killed. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, man. The Lord is going to, listen, all right, keep on eating that pork. I'm telling you, the Lord is going to destroy us if we don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You can't keep, how do I explain it, man? It's just so sad, especially on these pagan holidays, man. I get sad when I see our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to really be a part of this goddamn nation, man. This nation don't give a damn about you, man. They was killing our soldiers in uniforms. World War II, you know what they was doing? They was burning our soldiers alive in their goddamn uniforms when they got home, man. That's what they did. And you celebrate Memorial Day. You know why you celebrate Memorial Day? Because you don't love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You don't love your brothers and sisters. You celebrate Memorial Day, falls right in line with you celebrating goddamn Thanksgiving. You understand? It's the, well, listen, let's get some scriptures, man. Let's get Amos 5:21. You already know what I want, man. Like, we gotta come up out of this stupor to think that something like we was goddamn slaves in the 1800s, man. We was in chains. All right, let me rephrase that because we still slaves, but we was in chains in the 1800s. You get what I'm saying? They took the chains off of us physically, but somehow they got the chains on our mental. Like, we cannot unchain our mental. We are still chained up mentally. Mentally, we don't know nothing about nothing but making the oppressor happy and trying to love him and celebrate him and glorify him and celebrate everything that he wants us to celebrate, man. Like we should be celebrating the high holy days. We should be celebrating the Lord's holidays, man. We should be celebrating nothing but Israelite custom, man. But we don't know that, man. We only know the oppressor. And once more, this is the stuff that kills me, man. And I'm going to keep bringing it out because it needs to be said, and y'all know it's the absolute truth, man. Like, right now, these Kemet cats are celebrating Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? Right now, these so-called black people, the ones that was out there, Black Lives Matter. If Black Lives Matter should matter all the goddamn time. It should matter right now, it should matter 10 years in the future, and it should matter 500 years in the goddamn past. You understand? Black lives should matter all the goddamn time. Past, present, and future, it should matter. And if black lives really matter, you won't be celebrating anything that was destroying black lives. And the Memorial Day is a celebration of destruction of black lives. Go ahead, sir.
I don't know if it was George Floyd's mother or it was some brother got killed by police brutality, and her mother and her dad was out there partying with oppressors. Had the police dancing and stuff. They out there coming together as a community and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just so like that spirit, that Christian spirit, is the reason why we are failing today. Like we want to forgive everybody, we want to love everybody, except loving each other.
Listen, we want to forgive everybody except us.
Right.
Black people hold such a grudge against other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We cannot get over the most minute of offenses when it comes to one another. So when it comes to the oppressor and Memorial Day and burning our soldiers alive and they got their uniforms, listen, man, that was then. This is now. And we gonna celebrate by eating these pork chops and these pork hot dogs and everything that the Lord told us not to eat and not to do. That's how we're gonna honor Black lives, apparently. Right. Let me tell you something, man. The Lord, let's get into the scriptures.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21.
Your mic on? I'm sorry.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21.
That's good.
I despise your feast days.
Damn, did you hear that? What did the Lord say about Memorial Day?
I despise your feast days.
Let me tell you something. Memorial Day is another feast day.
Right.
I went to the store not too long ago, right? And you know, because you already know how we do. We some barbecue heads. Right. Like, you know, niggas really don't know. I barbecue just as much as you do. The difference is I'm just not on Facebook Live. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so you know how I do. I go get a shitload of chocolate to stock up. Yeah, so I'm like, let me go get some more wood, some more chocolate. I went in that thing, and it was completely empty. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the hell? And I'm trying to, I try to get the decent sized bags, the big ones, instead of getting them little ones all the time. So I'm trying to get a big boy, man. And I don't usually buy, the how you say it, briquettes, however you say it. I usually buy the wood, the coal, and it's like rare form because it burns a lot better. Wood and the lump coal, it burns a lot better than the briquettes, if I'm saying that right. So I get it sometimes, but I went in there, man, that thing was completely empty. All the lump coal gone. I said, niggas don't even buy lump coal. Don't nobody know about this stuff.
Last thing left.
Yeah. Only people that buy this is serious barbecuers. Most niggas ain't serious barbecuers because you can only barbecue on the pagan holidays. That's the only time you barbecue is on the pagan holidays. You're not serious with this. Nigga, we barbecue every day of the week around here. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like I couldn't even fix my meal prep. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't barbecue. Because I didn't want anybody to look at me and be like, oh, he's celebrating. You know what I'm saying? He's celebrating. No, nigga, this is that's how I eat. I barbecue. This is how, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't do fried and, breaded up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I get that grill going. But listen, there wasn't no chocolate there. And then the little chocolate I did have, I was going to use, of course, but I couldn't because it's Memorial Day. And I don't want anybody to assume that I'm celebrating this pagan holiday. And the reason I don't want them to assume is because I follow this Bible. And what did that Bible say? Take the scripture from the top. Take it from the top, read it with power, because people need to know that Memorial Day is a feast day, and this is how the Lord feels about that feast day.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
You what?
I despise your feast days. And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Listen, he don't smell that crap, man. The Lord don't give a damn about your feast day. You smell that? Smell good, don't it? You get that pork chop out of the Lord's face. What the hell wrong with you? You want to die of a heart attack on the spot, huh? That's how you want to go. This nigga just gonna disappear. Niggas gonna think it's the rapture. It's really just Lord just wiped that nigga off the planet of existence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. Quit playing with the Lord, man. You don't give a damn about this stuff. Keep going.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings.
Listen, you're supposed to, make burnt offerings unto the Lord, man. But when are you supposed to do that? When are you supposed to make burnt offerings unto the Lord?
The Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
The Feast of Dedication.
Listen, the high holy days.
Right.
The high holy days that require for you to have a feast unto the Lord, that's what you're supposed to do. listen, you're supposed to have a burnt offering unto the Lord when you want to atone for something. You give it to the priests and prophets. You give it, if you want to give it to the Lord, you give it to the priests and prophets. You can always just make a burnt offering unto the Lord. But you don't, listen, when you celebrate on these pagan holidays like this, you ain't making an offering unto the Lord. When they celebrate on these pagan holidays like this, who are they making an offering to?
The oppressor, I don't want.
Damn right. The oppressor. They celebrated for white Jesus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They celebrated for white supremacy. They celebrated for anything but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Trust me when I tell you that. Let's get some more on that scripture.
Go, good. And your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
The Lord will what?
I will not accept them.
Listen, the Lord don't accept anything that you're doing on these pagan holidays, man. He don't accept the food. He don't accept any of that, man. The Lord don't care about none of that. Go ahead, Sophie.
So why is the Christian church telling us to celebrate these pagan holidays?
Oh, man, you know why. Because their pastors are dumb dogs. And they don't care about raising up blacks, Hispanics, and
right.
The pastor at their Christian church only cares about lining his pockets with your goddamn money.
Right.
That's why the Christian church, I got a question for you. Why is the Christian churches just now opening up?
Right. They need money. How do you got that cash app?
Listen, that bank account is running low. It's time to open up these loans. Like the corona that passed over, they got the vaccine. That's good. Listen, they're going to have a vaccine at the church. As long as you make that money, they're going to be the only people charging for the vaccine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Christian pastor, the Christian churches is of Satan. You understand? And listen, there's some churches right now open celebrating Memorial Day. Trust me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your Christian pastor got the grill going right now. Right now, with pork chops and catfish on there.
Right.
Go ahead, Soldier.
Where was he at when that oppressor had his foot on your neck?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Where was that Memorial Day?
Let me get what? You know, man, you know where it was. He wasn't getting paid. There was no shine for him. There was no benefit.
Right.
You know, his fake magical healing powers wasn't gonna work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Where you at? You at
Amos, let me see.
5 and 20, 5 and 22, 23?
Oh, 22.
22? Let's get 22.
I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beasts.
Damn right. He will not accept it. Keep going.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
The noise of thy who?
Thy songs.
You playing your music. You got the music going. You know what I'm saying? You out there drinking and smoking and got the grill going and you just having a time of your life. And the Lord said, what did the Lord say? Do what with that?
It's like, take thou away from me.
Hold on, man. So they out there. You trying to tell me that they out there because you know Memorial Day, man. You know they say they praying. They praying for them fallen soldiers. They sending up prayers for the family. Ain't that what they always say? We pray for the family of all the people, of all the lost loved ones that they got.
Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we praying for all of them, and you know, then they cut the grill on and blast the music, and the Lord said, "What? What the Lord say do with that?
Take thou away from me."
He said, "Get that shit away from me."
Right.
Get that away from me. So lock it. Get that crap away from me. I don't give a damn about that. Keep going.
Of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of the vows.
Do what?
For I will not hear the melody of the vows.
Right. You don't give a damn about your songs. You don't give a damn about your food. You don't give a damn about none of that stuff, man. You send it out the prayers. The Lord don't hear them prayers.
Right.
100,000 soldiers died in the Civil War. The Lord don't give a damn about you praying. Listen, Lord don't give a damn about that. You making up a goddamn pagan holiday and celebrating and having a feast day. You just literally made up a feast day. Show me. And here's the thing. Show me like where you can do that. You can make up something that's not honoring the Lord. You are not honoring the Lord with this. You're honoring your own goddamn selfish means. You want to do your own goddamn thing, man. You get what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. And once more, this is pagan. This is pagan and custom. Go ahead, so this is
Wow, you done made yourself your own God.
damn right. And you done made the oppressor the God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he done. He done made the oppressor the God. And listen, and worshiping him. Let's get Jeremiah 10:2.
Now, good.
Go ahead.
That's what all this marching and protesting was about. Just to hold hand with the oppressor, just to do what he
I
do.
forget what goddamn pagan holiday came up during George Floyd, but niggas was going strong. Like we was out there every goddamn day, strong for George Floyd. No justice, no peace.
So Black
Lives Matter. So then a pagan holiday came up and niggas just
what
they was.
It's either Memorial Day or it was 4th of July.
Right.
All I know is, this is about a year ago.
Yeah, I think it was the 4th of July.
It's one of the two I don't know.
Yeah.
It's between this time and July. That's all I know.
We was out there.
Juneteenth.
Nah, it wasn't Juneteenth. It was something else. It might have been the 4th of July.
Okay.
It might have been the 4th of July. I don't think it was Juneteenth. I think it was like the 4th of July.
All I know
is it was some pagan holiday. All that time was up there. No justice, no peace. Blood lives matter. Whose streets are streets? Like that's what we was out there doing. And then, you know what I'm saying? They out there, yeah, you white people gotta stop doing all this stuff. You white people gotta stop doing all this.
Is it a holiday in June?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know none of these pagan holidays.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I just know they was out there going hard, and then a pagan holiday came, and you heard crickets in the streets. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like we disappeared. We went to go get some pork ribs, catfish nuggets, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? Some duck. Just the most unlawful stuff we could get. Go ahead.
Salakia, I'm telling you. That's when y'all had that camp out there and with all the people in the streets. Remember that?
I remember that.
That was it. It's the Juneteenth.
It might have been Juneteenth.
Juneteenth? Because look, you got Memorial Day, which is today. Which is today. And you got Juneteenth, then you got Father's Day, and then you got Independence Day.
It might have been. I know it was a pagan holiday.
Damn right.
It could have been either one of them.
Right.
We can celebrate everything that comes up. They'd be like, oh, get a biscuit day? But like, we can celebrate that too.
George.
You know what I'm saying? Nike shoe day? We break the grill out. You know what I'm saying? We was protesting hard. A pagan holiday came up. Black people went to go celebrate. We went to go celebrate.
April 20th. So
that's when he died?
No. I'm trying
to figure out the pagan holiday. That's bothering you, huh? You the worst. Now, but straight up though, man, we was out there. We was out there, and we, you know, as soon as the pagan holiday came up. Salakia,
man. It was May 25th that he died.
Right.
So it was Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying?
It was Memorial Day.
They was all protesting all that week, and Minnesota said it was on fire, and then Memorial Day came.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Salakia, man. That's crazy. Because the day he died, that's what they had to be there.
Kettle Gun Day, right? And 5 days later, they were celebrating them.
That's right. 5 days later, all the hatred went out their little hearts, and they loved their oppressor again. And then after that, they pretended to hate him again. This is how destroyed we are as a nation. Every time, listen, it's sad to say, but listen, when George Floyd died around Memorial Day, right? He died around Memorial Day. We was out there as a nation swearing up and down, we love George Floyd, we tired of the oppressor, we ain't gonna do nothing that the oppressor say, and Memorial Day came around and the streets was empty. We disappeared from the streets to go celebrate an oppressor holiday. A day they didn't have they didn't have nothing to do with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Listen, on Memorial Day in 1868, we were slaves. We were dying in the goddamn streets by the hand of people who were cops, soldiers, and everything else. Guess what's going on right now in today's time? In 2021, when George Floyd died, guess what happened? He died by the same people that you want to celebrate today.
Right.
I guarantee you that cop, whatever his name is, got some type of soldiers in his family. I bet you his family celebrate Memorial Day.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You want to break bread with the oppressor, man. We do not sip tea with the enemy. You understand? Let's get Jeremiah 10:1, man. Let's get Jeremiah 10:1. Let me show you what the Lord says about that, man.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1.
Damn right.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
No, I'm saying this myself. I just made this up.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
I'm telling you, I'm making this up right now. This is how I feel, right?
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
This is what the Lord says. I don't speak my words. I speak what the Lord says, man. You got to understand, my life and my own, I follow the Lord. I follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
This is what he said. Keep going.
Oh, house of Israel.
Everybody.
Oh, house of Israel.
No, the Edomites too.
Oh, house of Israel.
You know what I'm saying? The Ishmaelites, Moab.
Oh, house of Israel.
And the Hagarenes.
Oh, house of Israel.
The Baal.
Oh, house of Israel.
And Ammon.
Oh, house of Israel.
Amalek.
Oh, house of Israel.
The house of Ashur as well.
Oh, house of Israel.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Oh, house of Israel.
So this is just for niggas. You understand? This is just for niggas. Me and my niggas is the only ones that's privy to this. Keep going.
Verse 2. Thus said the Lord.
Who say this again?
Thus said the Lord.
This is my own words.
Thus said the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen.
The way of the who?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the who?
The way of the heathen.
Keep going.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Be not dismayed because the oppressor tells you it's Memorial Day. The hell is wrong with you, man? That ain't a sign of the heaven either. But that's just the point to prove, man, that whatever these goddamn oppressors say, we follow. We jump right behind it. We hop right in line. We do anything that we can to make sure that we're a part of whatever it is they got going on. Like I said, I come across people like this, man. And I'm not the only one. Y'all know I'm not. Y'all know y'all do it all the time, too. I come across people and I'll be dropping the truth on them, right? And they'll say, well, you know, the Bible's a white man's book.
Right,
white man wrote it.
Right.
This nigga says, you know, King James was a homosexual. That's what they say. This is what they say. But yet and still, right? They celebrate all the oppressors' holidays.
Right.
So they say, listen, the white man wrote the Bible. I don't believe in the Bible. The white man wrote the Bible. And then they turn around and celebrate Memorial Day.
Right.
I have a question. Who came up with Memorial Day? The white man did. Who came up with Christmas? The white man did.
Right.
Who came up with Easter? The white man did. Who came up with celebrating your birthday? The white man did.
Right.
Who came up with Valentine's Day? The white man did. Who came up with every one of these holidays that you celebrate? The white man did. And you follow them with your eyes closed. This is how you celebrate them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You don't think, you don't listen, you won't follow the Bible because the white man wrote it in your opinion. But you follow these pagan holidays which the white man made. I asked you, Mr. Blackity Black Man, does that make any sense to you? Does that make a lick of sense?
Right,
if you're so anti-white man, you shouldn't be celebrating these. Ooh, I almost dropped that bomb. If you're so anti-white man, right, you shouldn't be celebrating none of these pagan holidays, right?
Right.
If King James is a homosexual, that means that you shouldn't be wearing none of these designer clothes because all of them was made by homosexuals. The dude that made, what is that, Versace or Gucci or whatever, he's a homosexual.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you supporting Black Lives Matter, guess who's running that? Homosexuals. The Black Lives Matter chick, the one that's supposed to be running it, guess who she's married to? Another woman. And guess what color that woman is? She is white. You get what I'm saying? But you support that though. You know, Mr. Black Man. You know no facts about nothing. Just like you know no facts about Memorial Day, but you celebrate.
Right.
Talking about all the black soldiers, our forefathers and ancestors fought for us. And nigga, they didn't fight for you to celebrate no goddamn Memorial Day.
Right.
They fought for you to have an identity, for you to have a nation, for you to have something, and you don't have a goddamn thing in this country, man. You don't even have brotherhood. You fight against the ISUPK. Why? Because we speak the truth? Am I your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right.
Let's get some more of these scriptures, man. Let's get Leviticus 23:1. Let me get there with you. I think this is what I want. Yeah, let's get this. This is what I want. Just to verse 1 and 2.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Keep going.
And say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord.
The feast of who?
Feast of the Lord.
Keep going.
Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
Keep going.
Even these are my feasts.
Listen, let me tell you something. Majority of Christians cannot tell you one holy convocation of the Lord, one high holy day. They cannot tell you when it is, how to celebrate it, what you should do. They can't tell you that. But you know what they can tell you about? Memorial Day.
Right.
They can tell you about Memorial Day. Watch what I tell you. Later on tonight, you know what you're going to hear in the hood? Firecrackers.
Right.
You're going to hear firecrackers. Go ahead.
Not only just firecrackers out of mind, you're going to hear gunshots.
I was about to get to that.
Yeah, right, Alwan.
You're going to hear firecrackers later on tonight. You get what I'm saying? Because they want to show you how much that they love them black soldiers.
Right.
This whole thing is about black love right now. And then soon as the liquor get off in you nice and good, like Kumar Park said, now here comes the gunshots. Now your Christian spirit is gonna come out you. Now it's time to kill a nigga. Now all that same black love that you had for fallen soldiers that died fighting for America. Now you're about to show your true spirit of America. Show how you really feel about America. Show how good you are in being a good little nigga here in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a problem, man. And if I could, let's get Deuteronomy 18:10. Let me get there with you, make sure this is what I want. Like, this is a problem, man. And once more, man, these high holy days that we're supposed to be celebrating, these are supposed to be here for generations, man. These are your kids. Our kids are supposed to be celebrating the high holy days. But go ahead.
Man, let's tell you what you breaking down, Alwan, because how long we been celebrating these pagan holidays, and how many are kids.
That's what
kids that died on the holidays.
That's what I was going with. That's exactly where I was going with it. Like, we just so goddamn destroyed out here, man. And that's what I want this scripture. I think this is the one. Let's get it.
Calcon, you said Deuteronomy 18 and 10? Calcon. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
Keep going.
Or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch.
Listen. Now, I'm going to use this breakdown to explain what's going on in today's time. Telling your kids to celebrate Memorial Day.
Right.
Teaching them to celebrate these pagan holidays. Teaching them to do all this stuff, man. Guess what that is? That is witchcraft.
Right.
At this goddamn point, that is witchcraft. You're an enchanter and you're a witch. Because you're enchanting them to make them believe that this is their custom and this is what they're supposed to be doing. But really, you got your kids worshiping pagan goddamn gods, man.
Right.
You understand? You got your kids following behind pagan gods, and let me tell you something. You're gonna get your kids destroyed. The Lord is not gonna spare you or your goddamn kids, man.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is gonna put everything to death, man. Everything to death. Let's get Hosea 4:6. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Hosea 4:6. The Lord is going to put everything to death. We're about to pull a couple more scriptures. We're going to shut it down real quick. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to put all this to waste and all of us to death if we keep celebrating these goddamn pagan holidays, man. Memorial Day is not for us. You telling your kids that, you know, the Easter Bunny is real and, you know, Christmas and Santa Claus and all that. You're an enchanter, man. You ain't supposed to be doing that. We just read it in Deuteronomy. You enchanting them. You letting them go. Listen, if you don't believe in that, right? You don't believe in that. There is no way that you should be letting your kids go around family members that do believe in that on them goddamn pagan holidays. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to influence your kids. I know your mom and your daddy don't celebrate, but happy birthday. I know your mom and your daddy don't celebrate, but Merry Christmas. I know your mama and your daddy don't celebrate, but it's Thanksgiving. Here, eat this dressing, eat this turkey. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not unlawful. This is what your family is going to do, man. Those are enchanters and witches, man. That's witchcraft. You hear what I'm saying? What does a witch do? Think about all the movies you've seen with a witch. What is a witch trying to do? She's trying to use spells and magic and anything that she goddamn can to get you to do something wicked. Right. Anything she can do to get you to do something wicked, that's what she's going to do. That's your family members. When they're trying to use any and everything at their disposal to get you to do something wicked, that's witchcraft. You get what I'm saying? That's an enchanter of wicked things, trying to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. You get what I'm saying? Whisper sweet nothings in your ear. You think fighting the white moves, like you think fighting the oppressor's army is really where it's at? Let's get Hosea, man. Let me tell you why we do all this stuff in the first place. Hosea 4:6.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Listen, that's the first thing that we got to understand, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And why are we destroyed for a lack of knowledge? You know why? Because you listen to people who's not knowledgeable. Your Christian pastor don't know a goddamn thing. We've been listening to the Christian church listen, the Christian church has been in existence since the 5th century. Don't you think it's about time to try coming back to your heritage? Because the Christian pastor in these churches have not done a goddamn thing, man. The Christian church is the most wicked thing on the face of planet Earth. Right. And I can prove it. I can prove it in the Bible. How can I prove it in the Bible? Simple.
Woe unto the Christian pastor. Woe unto the pastor. Many scriptures out of one.
Listen, not only that, but let me ask you something. Who was Christ fighting against?
Oh, Salakia, the Pharisees, Christians.
Christ was fighting against the churches. Right. You know what I'm saying? He went into a church and tore that thing up because they was a church like today. He went into a church and tore that up. I thought Christ was all about peace and love and home little lambs. He went to that church and said, y'all having a goddamn Memorial Day feast? He beat everybody up. You get what I'm saying? Right. Beat them up out that thing. You get what I'm saying? Said you will not disrespect the house of my father. Beat their ass. Lock in my language. He's not going, man. This is Christ. That's what Christ did. And you wonder why they crucified him. Let me tell you something, because he didn't love everybody. He wasn't out there for kisses and hugs. He was out there for warfare. You understand? Straight warfare. He was out there to raise up Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let's get the rest on the scriptures.
Come. Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Listen, you are rejecting knowledge. Every time you hear us tell you don't celebrate these pagan holidays, and you say, I'm going to do it for the kids. What's your excuse today? That's what you say about Christmas all the time. I do it for the kids, So what's your excuse to celebrate Memorial Day today? Who you doing it for today? You doing it for the fallen soldiers? Niggas used to just pull out a little bit of liquor for that. Now what's your excuse today? Is it the camera? No sweat. We take care of it.
No sweat.
You understand? Like that used to be the number one excuse. You know, I don't believe in it, and I know it ain't in the Bible, but I do it for the kids. And when that ain't come apart?
Right.
So what's your excuse for the other pagan holidays? How do you celebrate them?
Right.
Come on, man. Keep going on the scriptures.
I will also reject thee.
Damn right. The Lord is going to reject you. Keep going.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Damn right. Let me tell you something. All you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian man, guess what you are supposed to be unto the Lord, man? You're supposed to be a priest, man. You're supposed to be serving up under priests. You're supposed to be mighty. Some of y'all have heard the calling to actually become priests and rejected it. And this is why. Because you can't stop celebrating Memorial Day. You can't stop smoking weed. You can't stop doing the little petty, pathetic things that will make you a mighty man. And the Lord said, you will be no priest to me. Keep going. Seeing thou hast forgotten.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Of everybody, God.
The law of thy God.
You know, because God loves everybody.
The law of thy God.
Keep going.
I will also forget thy children.
Damn, you hear what he said about your children? Because you've forgotten the Lord, he gonna forget your goddamn kids. And let me tell you something, man. That's why we are suffering. Because these scriptures, they didn't just pop up in the last 100 years. These scriptures have been here for thousands of years, man. And when you wonder why we suffer as a nation, it's because of this right here. Because our forefathers and let me tell you something. 2 generations ago, right? We would celebrate Memorial Day, and that generation taught the generation that raised us how to celebrate Memorial Day, and then they tried to teach us. The difference is the Lord had mercy on us and brought us into this school, brought us into the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
I'm going to say them last 2 words again. Practical knowledge. Matter of fact, I'm going to say the UPK, Universal Practical Knowledge. It should be universal practical knowledge that we should be celebrating Memorial Day. It should be universal practical knowledge that we were slaves in 1868. It should be universal practical knowledge that the Civil War wouldn't fought to free black people. It should be universal practical knowledge that in 1968, we was marching for freedom and Martin Luther King was getting shot in the face behind it. Marching for civil rights. It's called the Civil Rights Movement. Why do we need a civil rights movement and we fought in the Civil Rights War 100 years before? That should be universal practical knowledge. It should be universal practical knowledge to follow what the Lord says. You understand? But it's not, and that's why this school exists. That's why we have to do the work, man. Let's get Lamentations 4 and 10 if we could.
Okay.
I got this and one more. We're going to get out of here. You understand? Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I don't even know how to say it, man. So I'm going to just say this, man. Anybody within the sound of my voice, man, the place that you need to be is right here in ISUPK, man, on the Commander Junior Hunter, man. Right. We look so goddamn foolish out here celebrating, you know, these pagan holidays, man. These pagan holidays. We look so goddamn foolish out here celebrating Memorial Day. And it's funny, though, because you brought it up early. So we celebrate Memorial Day, and then we're going to turn around and celebrate Juneteenth.
Right.
And then we're going to celebrate July 4th. Which one is it, black man? Which one is it? Which one? Because let me tell you something. I don't see the Chinese celebrate Memorial.
Right.
I don't see them Asians celebrate Memorial. Have you ever seen an Asian celebrate Memorial? And I'll tell you something else I'm not going to see an Asian do. They damn sure ain't going to be celebrating no Juneteenth.
Right.
Like, we got to get out of the mindset of feeling like we have to integrate with everybody, man. We don't have to integrate. We don't, man. Adapt and move the hell on, man. Adapt don't mean taking on the customs of your goddamn enemies. That ain't what that means. You ever seen a movie where they trap behind enemy lines and like survive, adapt, and get home? You get what I'm saying? That's what we gotta do. We gotta adapt to this place, man. But we don't need to integrate. Integration has been nothing for us but death and destruction. Let's get that scripture. Let me tell you, man, all this pleading and trying to be a part of this nation, none of this means nothing. None of this means nothing. Memorial Day means nothing to me and my brothers here in ISUPK. God damn your Memorial Day, man. We will not ever join hands with the enemy, celebrate anything that has to do with them, man. Because we can never forget the atrocities done to our brothers and sisters, man. How they burnt our brothers alive in uniforms. How it was just a goddamn recent video of the goddamn cops snatching a nigga out the car, spraying him with mace. He was a fucking He was a soldier. Yeah, he was a sergeant. Yeah, he was a sergeant. Right. Sprayed him with mace, held him at gunpoint, and you celebrate Memorial Day? You know what the sad part is? I bet you that same brother that crap happened to celebrating too. Right. Basically got the grill going. In America, you know what I'm saying? They're the home of the brave. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how destroyed we are, man. This is how destroyed we are, man. But let me tell you, you looking for them let's get the scripture. Scripture break it down. It'll break itself down.
Limitations 4 and 10.
17.
Okay. I thought that was the scripture. It's a lie. Limitations 4 and 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our odds as yet better for our vain help.
Listen, we looking for America to save us. We celebrate these pagan holidays like it's like because we want to be accepted by America. We want to be loved by them. We want them to help us so bad. Slaves fled from the south to the north because we wanted them to help us so bad.
Right.
Keep reading.
Go. And are watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Listen, it's incredible how when them slaves left the south and went to the north, that the people there saved us, and now we have our own economic structure and everything else.
Right.
Black Wall Street was never got destroyed and all that other good stuff, right? Is that what happened?
Wow.
Read that again.
Go. And are watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Keep going.
Verse 18.
No, this is the sad part now. When he reads this part, I want you to remember that soldier here in 2021. What is it, about 2 months ago, give or take? They got snatched out the car, sprayed with mace. The sergeant, the black sergeant. This scripture is talking about a month ago. Yeah, I don't even know how long ago it was. I know it just recently happened.
Might be 3 weeks.
Right. What happened to that sergeant? Read the scripture.
Count down. They hunt our steps.
What do?
They hunt our steps.
He was a soldier.
They hunt our steps.
Fought for his country.
They hunt our steps.
Memorial Day.
They hunt our steps.
It don't matter, man. That sergeant that fought for this country, that believed in Memorial Day, that believed in America and all the ideas that it has. What happened to him again?
They hunt our steps.
Them cops pulled up and hunted him. They hunted him down and was gonna kill him. They were gonna kill him. They didn't give a damn about that soldier's uniform. They were gonna blow his face off. You understand? Blow his goddamn face off, man. And you out here celebrating Memorial Day, talking about black soldiers like we matter.
Right.
You understand? Like we don't matter, man. Before we can even think about matter, we must become a nation.
Right.
And to become a nation, we must all be on one accord. Not your accord, but one accord. There is only one accord that we can be on, and that is the Lord's accord. What the Lord said do. We need these laws, statutes, and commandments to govern us, because without it, you niggas is going to do whatever the hell you want to do. Like celebrate Memorial Day, like sleeping with white women, like smoking weed. If these laws, statutes, and commandments govern what's right and wrong, without these laws, statutes, and commandments, some people out here will think that it is okay to rape little kids.
Right.
You understand? We need these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is how you govern a nation. You understand? This is how. I got one more scripture, man. Let's get Proverbs 11 and 21, and we're gonna shut it down. Because you out here, and listen, you got your war buddies. Like, hey, listen, Bob served in the war. My next door neighbor Bob, he has a Confederate flag, but he served in the war, and that's my friend. Right. You know, the flag, he says that it's just a historical piece of memorabilia. It's not because he's a racist. He's a collector of historical things. Right. You know, so the swastika and the Confederate flag, that's all. He's just a collector. He's not a racist. Let me tell you something about your white friend. So lucky, your oppressor friends, and all these other goddamn heathens that you want to love all and enjoy hand in hand, man, and celebrate Memorial Day with. You get what I'm saying? And celebrate Memorial Day for. This is what the Lord said. This is what the Lord said. I know you like to thank, the white soldiers for whatever thing that you think is free here in America. But let me tell you something. Ain't nothing here free in America. All of this stuff in America has been paid for with black man's blood. That's right. With the Native Indians' blood. With the Hispanics' blood. That's how it's been paid for. And you want to cry about a couple of little measly devils dying over here in a few wars that they started and land that they stole and celebrate a goddamn pagan holiday thinking that it's, man, read the scripture. Goddamn fools.
Those hands join in hand.
Keep going.
These wicked shall not be unpunished.
Let me tell you something. You join hand in hand and celebrate these goddamn pagan holidays, that don't mean nothing to the Lord. Let me tell you something. Your Billy Bob's whole family gonna suffer. Billy Bob's whole family gonna suffer. These wars that have been fought on this land is all due to the oppressor being the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. Right. Let's get some more in the scripture.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Damn right. Listen, this is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that actually know what it is, man, that understand. That don't give a damn about appeasing the oppressor and celebrating this pagan holidays, man. We will be delivered, man. There's gonna come a point in time where we won't have to celebrate. There's gonna come a point in time where we don't have to celebrate these pagan holidays, man. There's gonna come a point in time when blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is gonna be in complete rulership, and anybody caught celebrating these holidays will be put to death. That is the only option for them. Because it's gonna be written, it's gonna be rewritten, should I say. It's gonna be to the point that only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will be in rulership, and we will be upholding the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. And celebrating a pagan holiday like this will be illegal. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for that day, man. To hunt down the little cells that be trying to start their own little religion and their own little cults and all that. I'm going to hunt them down and execute them all, man, because it will only be the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You understand? That's the only thing that's going to be in effect. Anything else will get you put to death. You understand me? If you're not celebrating a high holy day, I will put you to death. Let me catch somebody trying to, straight up, let me catch somebody trying to celebrate a pagan holiday once we get in rulership.
Damn right.
Trying to make up another pagan holiday.
It's for the kids, so
they get put to death too. I might just put them to death, so we don't have to worry about it no more. As for the kids made you do it, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have to worry about little Timmy no more. Straight up, like we gonna get it in, man. With that being said, man, I'm about to pass the class over to Precinct Officer Kumapar, man. Let's get these prayers in. Let's get the announcement. Let's do the Lord's Prayer. Let's shut it down.
Okay.
You understand? Goddamn Memorial Day. You understand? Let this place burn.
ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 to 21. Malachi 3:8-10. Means 10th in Hebrew. Maestro. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund. People offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation.
Now, if I could, I don't know when High Holy Day is coming up, but I do know.
We're in the High Holy Day right now. The Feast of First Fruit.
Oh shit, we still in that?
It lasts like 50 days,
Oh shit, I'm messing up the church's money.
Yeah,
so we still in the Feast of First Fruit.
And then on the 50th day, we do like
another feast.
Feast.
Gotcha. All right, I thought I missed it. Niggas was down for a little bit.
Right.
We kind of skipped out on that because the camp was kind of messed up for a second. Most Christ, so we getting it in there. But I do know the Midwest barbecue is coming up.
Right.
So everybody, make sure you start prepping for that. Get your funds together, put in on the Midwest barbecue, and let's get down there, man. Have a glorious, safe time, man.
Right.
And celebrating the spirit of brotherhood, man. The Midwest barbecue. And as always, it's only for niggas. And when I say niggas, I mean blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
And how do you know if you're black, Hispanic, or Native Indian? If your father is.
Right.
You understand? If your father's black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are my brother. If your father is not black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are my enemy. Let's get some more.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf, with that, a module, which means to rise. Wapunga Hakudam, which means turn and face to east. Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Awanawu. Bashamaya. Kadash. Ayah. Simka. Yahweh. Malakika. Dabaat. Azalaya. Ayah. Ashah. Baratisa. Hawa. Ayah. Bashamaya. The Nawa. The Call. Yuwam. Basalakinawa. Kawafinawa. Basalakinawa. Wala. Abiyana. Unasawan. Abo. Abashana. Mayan. Right. Ayah. The Cup. Amalaka. Alala. Malayan. Aman. In the English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Sorry, which means to turn. Men of Israel, Amaja Shabbat, Amaja, Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
That's what time. Great salute to the sisters watching online. Men of Israel, Amaja Shabbat, Amaja, Barak.
Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
That's what time. Class dismissed. That's great. Damn right. Let me know when we are for.